Hello students of the CCS Academy 12th class. This is your video number 4 of your chemistry chapter number solution. Now come to the heading number 4. What I explained you the heading number 3, as I told you earlier, it was a Raoults law for a non-volatile solution. So what is the need of this heading, whose name is another statement of Raoults law for a non-volatile solute? One thing is common, student, for a non-volatile solute. So I am not going to explain you what is non-volatile solute. You know that. Okay. In another statement, you will see the same Raoults law in another mathematical form. Since there is a mathematical form used, so I am not going to attach any figure to explain this heading number 4. Okay, students. So now come to the mathematical part of this heading, that is Raoults law in another statement. If P is the vapor pressure of the solution containing a non-volatile solute B. What is the symbol of B? Symbol B represents the non-volatile solute. Okay, then now come to your page number 10, next part of this heading. By Raoults law, as I explained you in the video number 3 and your heading number 3, that the by Raoults law P is equal to Pa naught psi A. What is this? It is your equation number first. Okay, so I'm not going to explain this, but since I am thinking that I'm going to explain these terms as well. Okay, P is the vapor pressure of the solution, Pa naught is the vapor pressure of the maximum vapor pressure of the solvent containing not any solute, and xi is the mole fraction and A is the solvent. So xi is the mole fraction of the solvent, which is volatile. Okay. Now further, you see, since we know that by the knowledge of 11th class chemistry students, you can know that xi A plus xi B equal to 1. Okay, why xi A plus xi B not xi C? I explained you so many times. I told you so many times in earlier videos and in earlier headings that we are considering mainly binary solution. Binary solutions will contain only two components. So one component is students A and another component is student B. So xi A plus xi B equal to 1. On mathematical transformation, now we have xi A. Xi A is what? 1 minus psi B. That is your equation number 2. I am going to simply put this equation number 2 in equation number 1. So we can say from equation 1 and 2, I am not going to explain any figure and anything else, because it is a purely simple mathematical transformation and it is not the original Raoults law. You can connect with the previous page, another statement of Raoults law. Okay, students, so this is another statement, not any new law. You can say that the Raoults law in another mathematical form. So there is no figure. The earlier figures of heading number 3, which is useful to you, and I am not going to make it one more time. Now come to your first part. Now come to your further part. As I told you, by Raoults law, for a binary solution containing a non-volatile solute, this is the mathematical form. I told you earlier, xi A plus xi B equal to 1, xi A equal to 1 minus xi B. I am putting xi A in your equation number 1. So you can say from equation number 1 and 2 we have P is here, Pa naught is here, and instead of xi A, I am going to put 1 minus xi B. This is a mathematical multiplication. Bio students, please take care of that, because most of you are bio students as well as of academy. So this is pure mathematical calculation. Pa naught will multiply to the each term of this bracket, and this would be Pa naught minus Pa naught psi B. This minus sign is here, will come in the right, from right to left. It will become Pa naught psi B, and this P will come to right and become negative from positive. Okay, after mathematical transformation, Pa naught psi B is equal to Pa naught P, and now psi B is equal to Pa naught minus P divided by Pa naught. This bracket, student, take care of that. I will explain you this bracket later in this video. What is this? Okay, so xi B is equal to Pa naught minus B upon Pa naught. Xi B, you know, it is your mole fraction of non-volatile solute, because I told you earlier in the start of this video another statement of Raoults law for a non-volatile solute. Okay, now come to again, students. What is xi B? Xi B is the mole fraction of non-volatile solute, and Pa naught minus P upon Pa naught is relative lowering of vapor pressure of solution for non-volatile solutes. So this is the mathematical form of Raoults law, and I am going to convert this mathematical form as a statement which I will show you in your next page of this video, and that is your page number 11. Page number 11. From equation C, we can say relative lowering of vapor pressure. As you know, I am going back in the page. Look here. What is this bracket? Is relative lowering of vapor pressure. Why it is called as relative lowering? Wait, student, I will explain you in this video, either in the further videos. But first thing you should care of that, this right hand side is the relative lowering of vapor pressure, which is coming from the original Raoults law. So it is not the new law, only the mathematical change of that. That's why I called it another statement of Raoults law, which is equal to the psi b. What is psi b? Mole fraction of solute. So I am going to read this as a statement. From equation 3, we can say relative lowering of vapor pressure of the solution containing a non-volatile solute is equal to the mole fraction of the solute. Okay, students. So this is the what you can say. This is your another statement. Relative lowering of vapor pressure of the solution containing a non-volatile solute. Okay, non-volatile solute, I told you earlier, is equal to the mole fraction of the solute. You can see here psi b. Look here, psi b is the mole fraction of the solute. Okay, students. So now come to this heading, which tells you about the another statement of Raoults law. I am telling you, this is not the new statement. This is the mathematical transformation of your only previously existed Raoults law. This is the main Raoults law. And what is this? This is your Raoults law in another mathematical form. So students, I am going to remind you what I told you up to this 4 videos of your chapter number 1, whose name is solution. Take care of these notes, as well as student, this notes will be very useful when you will face your CBSE exam in 2021. Okay, this is, I'm going to explain what I explained you. What is solution? I told you what are the various aspects of solutions, what are binary solutions, what are the vapor pressure, why we study vapor pressure, what is the factors affecting the vapor pressure of the solution. Then I explained you in heading number 3 what is Raoults law for a non-volatile solute, and now in heading number 4 what is another statement of Raoults law for a non-volatile solute. You can ask students further what we will study. I will explain you what I will study. The next thing, maybe you can ask so many times why we study for only non-volatile solute. You told you earlier, sir, that maybe some solution which contains volatile solute. I will explain you. The main thing is non-volatile solute. On the basis of that law, which I explained you here in equation number 3, students, look that this is the mathematical form of Raoults law for a non-volatile solute, because there you can't see B. B was non-volatile. You are only C A. Okay. In the next video, I will explain you your heading number 5, which is, this is heading number 4, students, 5, where you will study about the Raoults law for a volatile solute. Okay, students, so I am going to tell you one more thing. This notes is very useful. Okay, take care of that. If you could not understand any point, definitely go to the figure. Definitely it would be useful, and it will be very easy for you to grasp the various idea associated with Raoults law and another statement of Raoults law and various features of solution. Okay, I'm going to finish this video number